So Kamala Harris says that they're not going to come after your guns. She said during the debate, well, I'm a gun owner too. I own a gun, which I highly, highly doubt Kamala Harris owns a gun. Let's be honest. Putting Kamala Harris behind a weapon, somebody's getting shot. I'm going to tell you that right now. I would not put a gun in that woman's hands to save my life. But she made it very clear that they're not coming after anybody's guns. They're not going to do it. Now, before I get into this, I'm going to say right now, I do carry. My wife carries. We both have licenses to carry. I am an NRA weapons instructor. My wife has spent hours on the shooting range with me. I do believe that if you are going to carry in public, you must have some kind of training. Disagree with me all you want. I am a strong advocate of the Second Amendment, a strong advocate. But I do not believe any moron should be able to carry a gun in the public because, let's face it, most people are morons. Case in point, I'm standing in a store. This kid walks in, could be 21, 22, 23 maybe. He's got on, I don't know what he'd been doing, but he had on a dirty shirt. I guess he had been working that day, and he worked, outside, obviously. But he had on jeans with his jeans tucked into his cowboy boots, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But what he did have is he had a .357 revolver about this damn long, literally, on his hip with the old Western-style gun belts, the ones that hang down from your side. They hang at an angle. And the first thing I thought is, okay, A, this kid has no control over his weapon whatsoever. Anybody could walk up and pull that straight out of that holster. And hell, he probably wouldn't even know. It's sitting so low on his damn leg. B, what the hell is he going to do with that big-ass gun? By the time he gets that thing out of the holster, if something is going wrong, chances are he's going to get shot. So he did no good whatsoever. C, I can tell you right now, this kid has had zero firearms training. Zero. I know a shit ton of shooters. Nobody carries that weapon, and nobody sure as hell carries it that way. You only do that if you want to be cool. He had no responsibility with that firearm whatsoever. And when you're carrying it that low on your hip, I could literally walk up behind him, pull that right out of his holster, and he probably wouldn't even be able to feel it. So that's where I have a problem with that. This kid walking around with that gun in the open, he didn't even have it concealed. It was on his side because we do have open carry here, which is fine. That's fine. But to me, that's just trouble looking to happen at that point. But Kamala Harris said she is not coming after your guns. That is an absolute lie. Tim Waltz, I didn't look for the video clip, but I saw a video clip with him about 2 weeks ago saying that he's going to come after weapons of war. Well, identify what a weapon of war is. But better than that, for the Democrats and liberals, identify what an AR is.
And together, when we win in November, we are finally going to pass universal background checks, red flag laws, and an assault weapons ban.
And there you have it. Okay, we've already got background checks. For every weapon that I buy, I have to go through a background check, as does my wife, as does all my friends. That's how it is. The red flag laws, yeah, we need those because the problem isn't guns. The problem is the wrong people owning guns. That's the problem. I have lots of guns. Not a one of them has ever left my house and shot somebody. Not a one. But a lot of people who aren't exactly quite right upstairs, they will leave their house and shoot somebody. So we do need to have the red flag laws. But instead of going after guns, let's go after the real problem. Let's go after the mental instability of people who have guns, because that is the real problem. But you heard right here, a universal AR ban. What is an AR? Explain to me what an AR is, and what do they deem is an AR? What do they deem is an assault rifle, which, by the way, is not an AR. An assault rifle is not an AR. If you don't know the difference, then you're too stupid to own a gun. It's literally that simple. But who is going to deem what an assault rifle is? Them? Are they going to be the ones that say, well, you know what? That AR-15, well, that's an assault rifle. Your 30-30 is an assault rifle. Your 22 is an assault rifle. Then everything's getting banned. But here's the problem. That's where it starts. One thing about the government, if you've learned nothing in your life, learn this. If you give the government any leeway whatsoever, they're going to take that inch and turn it into 58 miles. If they get it past to where they ban what they consider assault weapons, which means any rifle, period, any rifle is going to be, and here's the caveat. Most gun violence is not even done with rifles. That's how stupid these people are. But they're going to be able to deem what they consider assault rifles, which means that they're coming after any long gun's going to be gone. But once they get that authority, it is just a hop away from banning handguns.